How do I get back here? And my channel. Okay, this is live right here. Share. You guys probably hearing it in the right now. Hey Casey, how are you? Add the link. All right, so I am over on YouTube. See Dr. Tammy. Dr. Tammy disappeared. You're over on YouTube. Let me know if you're over there. So hi guys, welcome. Thank you so much for those who are joining us today. Thank you for coming. Tuesday, we do a live demonstration of QuickBooks Online. Walk you through. Okay. All right. Thanks, Dr. Tammy. So Dr. Tammy is QuickBooks Online, and we're going to do a live demonstration to walk her through the QuickBooks, what it is, what it does, and how it functions. Now, if you're watching this live and you do not have QuickBooks, we're going to put below this video a link you can get. I think it's going to be 3 months, 50% off for the first 3 months. So let me go over the discounts that I'll be able to afford you. So you can use the link and get 50% off for the first 3 months, which means you click the link, sign up for QuickBooks. I have nothing to do with it. You just get the discount. Percent off for 12 months. So what that means is that for 12 months, you'd be able to get 30%. You'd have to meet with me and I would have to set you up for that 30% off. You're saying, you know what? I think I want to enjoy for 12 months. I would have to set that up for you. So in the link below is going to be the one for you to get 50% off for the first 3. If you want to get 12 months, 30% off for 12 months, then there's also minutes with me. So you 12 months. So you can decide which now if you do the 3 months, I think you save like $50. I don't remember, but I have it. I'll make sure I put, if you do the 12 months dollars, right? So if you get 30% for 12 months, you'll save about $100. So we are inside of QuickBooks. So if you see me look this way, I'm looking at, I have a big monitor, right? Actually, it's my daughter, Stevie, right here that I glance over at, because that's the screen that actually has the some people that might be in the Facebook group. Hello. You know, Elaine likes to be social, so make sure you say hello to me. But we're going to do this demonstration for about 20 minutes. If you have any question about QuickBooks and you're catching this video, please put your question below. I'm more than happy to answer your question. Also, if there's something that I did and you want to see it and you find it, please come back, comment on the video and say, I did not find this, and I'll be more than happy to. All right, so as it stands now, we're open inside of QuickBooks, and as you see, this is a sample company. Also remember, company, there are some things that we're not able to connect them. When we get to those parts, I'll let you know that those are not live and we're not a full demonstration of stuff that are not connected. Especially if you're first time user, once you open, and I'm not going to be able to demonstrate that here, but once you open, there's going to be a series of questions that you go through. Now, If you're using QuickBooks for the first time, do not connect your bank account. This is how you should do it first before you connect your bank account. So on your left navigation bar, right on the left where you see the black, right? This is how you access stuff in QuickBooks. And then across the top, right here where it says the gear icon, you click the gear icon, it will open up a drop. Also give you stuff that you can access for QuickBooks. Now I'm using the stuff that you don't see on your QuickBooks Online. So there's also that at the dashboard, it's actually going to give you like stuff that you can look at right now. If you're using, so if you're on your phone, it looks different on the phone, right? You want to bear in mind when it comes to the QuickBooks. You see right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me know if you can see it over on, I don't even know who is here. If you're on YouTube and you can see where my mouse is right here, let me know. What they call it is the hamburger, right? This is actually the menu on your phone. This is what you will actually see, this menu thing here. So let me do it so you can. This is how it will look on your phone. This is how it will look on your phone. On your desktop, you'll have here. When you click the menu bar, it's going to open the menu for you on your phone. So if you're on your phone, you're able to see the menu bar. Okay, all right. I'm glad. All right. So this is where you'd open. It's asking you to set up, what do you want to use QuickBooks for? Invoice. If you have no inventory, if you're not sure, just say yes to everything and it will set it up for you. Now, when you've done, once that is done, the first thing you want to do is go to this and make sure your account is set up. You're going to click on accounting. Your nil display will display once you set it up in here, but this is go to and set up your company. So you can add your logo. This pencil right here, you click pencil for you to add your logo. You can add your logo right. Once your logo is on your device or on your, you can, Sam, I'm cheating. I'm just using a logo that's here. That's my husband logo. It does take a little while to populate. Save. There goes your logo. Now you can put in your company name. And then it's the legal name. If your legal name is different. Now, when you're setting up your QuickBooks the first time, it's going to ask you if you are a corporation, your industry. If you did not set it up right there, then this is where you can set it up. You can put your EIN. And then we save that. Okay, so we didn't have enough digits in here. So we're going to go back, add another digit right here and save this. Now the EIN is, now the company. Now, if you're a single member LLC, then you want to set up your tax form. if you're a single member LLC, you're going to don't this is just how it is. The IRS consider you a disregarded entity if you're a single member LLC. So right here where it says the tax form you're going to file is your 1040. If you're a partnership, which means that, or a multi-member LLC, the 1065. If you're an S corp, if you're a C corp, if you're non-for-profit, you can put I'm not sure. So we're going to say we're a sole proprietor, and then you can choose the industry. Now, when you choose the industry, this helps. I'm putting profit, this one. When you choose the industry, it does, it helps charts of account for you, even though you have to edit charts of account. So save and put your email address, your phone number, your website. This is not mandatory, but this information that you put here is going to show up on your invoice. Save, and then you can go and edit your company address. Now there's two. One is for the customer facing address, one for the legal address. So your legal address, that's your legal customer facing address, is what you want. It's like a mailing address. So let's working from home and you have a mailing address, this, and you don't want your customer to be visiting your home, then this is what you'd put right where it says. And then something you can do that's for marketing, that's books. We ain't even gonna go there. That's the company. This is actually going to tell you your usage. Then this information you can now edit. You can customize your voice, and based on what you're tracking, if you have products that you want to track, if you charge a late fee on your invoice, you can set it up. You click, you can say yes once per invoice. And you can say that, put it right there, and where you can put it as per code. So you can set all of that up right in here. And this is also if you're collecting sales tax, you can apply sales tax. You can apply the sales tax to the late fee. All right. So we're going to save. If you want to change it and show your expense, if you want a message on your purchase order, this is where you edit that. This is if you're tracking time, you're also doing pay. This is also for peer, and then advance in here. Let's say your counting year July, you can go in and set your counting year. The first month, let's do this. Same as fiscal. So is when you want your accounting period to start, and you can choose the cash method here. Now this is when you actually close at the end of the year. At the end, this is the form is these are set. I do that. So we want to save that. You have to save each second goal, right? Let's say you want to use numbering for your account. You can for your account. charts of account if you want to see it by number. I know she likes to use number. Part here, if you purchase, if you're using the simple start or essential class or by location, this is only in the plus version and the advanced. Let's say you have a business at 2 locations, or you have a business and you want to track like departments. There are certain things you want to track. Option, and you turn it on, and once you are doing a transaction, what it will do is give you the option to put the class in. So when you look at the report, you can see each class. So let's say you have, Dr. Tommy, I know you do the cruise, and you also have like workshop. You want to see all the expense for the workshop, and you want to see do 2 class. You can do a class called workshop. You can do and all the expense and all the income that's really area that you're tracking. This is in the plus version. The plus, this is stuff, projects. You can set up project work, but works. Please do not change your current. You cannot change it back. If you change your currency, like if you turn on multi-currency, you cannot turn it off. Currency, none of that. So just leave it on. Leave it off. Just leave it off, because we don't change that. This other preference give you, like, you can format how you want to see your if you want to sign, you know, how long you want to sign out. So if you want to see your number, or you want to see them, you know, if you want to lines, you can change using done for profit. They can call this donor. You can change ours, guest, patient. This is for the different industry. You can let's say, because you know some people call them client, right? If you're non-for-profit, you want to call them don't in the hospitality industry, you want to call them guests. If you were running like a membership group, you want to call them members. If it's, you know, so you can change. Now right here it says warn duplicate journal entry. Okay, that on, because I do not like when there's duplicate stuff. It makes me crazy. So for where it's the preference where it says I edit this and turn on, when a duplicate is used, I want it to tell me that there's a when enter a bill number that exceed that to warrant the reason why you want these, so you can see duplicate, so you can help you to keep your accounting more accurate, right? Otherwise you can see it. So that one, so you can see. So that actually is, it's not because sample company don't let you. So that's how you set it up. Next thing you want to do is go to charts of account. See your chart of account. Now this is already set on company, so it has QuickBooks has 250 set accounts. You and your business, you want to make sure I suggest you do run report, print this report, and look at your industry and customize the charts of account for yourself business. Because remember, it's not a one size fit all. So you'd go to the charts of and you'd customize it. This is where you find the charts of account. Now, when you're entering stuff, you want to at least have a copy of your charts of account. Now, once this is done, then the other thing you need to set up, so you look at your charts of accounts. The next thing you do is set up your charts of account. The next thing after that is you're going to go and you're going to enter your products and services. Set up your products and services. Prior, it was called items. So you do new, and if it's a physical product, you're going to do this inventory. If it's a non-inventory, so you can do service, and it will pull this up, and you can set this up. Now, prior to you setting up your products and service, is to make sure that your products is tied to an income account. What do I mean by that? Say that you sell service, and so on your charts of accounts, you set up an income account. Oh Lord, that says service. Let's say you want to see your service. You have different services. Okay, easy thing to use. I offer bookkeeping service. I want to see all my bookkeeping. So I set up an income account that's named bookkeeping service, and it's service income. Now, when I go to set up my sales, my products, and I do new, I add service, bookkeeping, I put MONTHLY, money. We can CRVS services. I'm not doing no category, no class or anything like that. And I'm going to bookkeeping. God, that's too much K. This is what you're going to see. Where it says description, that's what your client is going to see. They're not going to see that. They're going to see this one. Now, I'm going to, so I'm going to service income. If I had bookkeeping and close. Set up the service. I would set up my income, then I'd set up, then I would go in and let's have another service that I call it's service. I'm going to call this UICKBOOKS book PRAINING, if that's spelled correctly. And I also want that to show up as a, and then this is going to be PRAIN. Training. And then I'm going to do save and close. So when I do an invoice for QuickBooks service, when I go to the reason why I want to do that is when I go to my report, it's not going to show me each, it's going to show up on service income. So you set up your products and services. So if you have specific customer that be billing on a monthly basis, you can set up those customer. And the other thing that you want to set up is your vendors. You can set up your vendors too. So you go into vendors, do new vendor, set up your vendor. You as much as information as you think you need, you put that in. So that's That's how. The last thing you do is connect your account. This is not going to show you how to do it, because if you notice, it's telling me it's that's so when you go, you're going to click right here and connection. Let me see how far this will take us. All right, it's not live. So this is where it will give you the click on the connect bank account and start typing your name. If you do not see the when you do on that tab, when you type in, what you do is go to your bank, your online bank, and grab the URL and put it in. That's that. And once your bank is connected, it will download your bank information right inside of QuickBooks. So this is going to be done technically. You have to go through, there's several action you can do right here to get it where it can go to the report. Right now it's sitting in a holding area. When it goes to the bank, it goes, and from here then puts in you here. There's going to be action that you need to on these action. It's going to push it through to so you can pull a report and you will see the report. So I'm going to see if they will show up on report. So we'll go action and all of that. This is a whole. How we gonna do this all right away. And don't worry about this, because this is a sample company. It doesn't save it. It will undo it as soon as I'm done. Once I close it, it's gonna go back to what it is. All right. So it did all of that. Now, what happen once this is done, the next thing you need to do, and this is on a monthly basis, is do your reconciliation so that you make sure that you did not duplicate any of those. But you're able to go to your report, even before report, click on profit and loss, and now you can set the date. You can do, and it shows you all the income and for last month. You can change the, you want to see last quarter. Let me see last quarter somewhere. Last quarter. And it gives you the quarter. I love this because then you can change this and look at this. So now you can see what happened each month right here. So this shows you that you made 1,500. It breaks it down for you. That's one way to stuff, is use the bank feed. The other way, go back to the bank feed. You upload your bank and you enter it through the bank. The other way is that you can snap a copy of your, this is not like of your receipt. You can upload from your computer. You Google Drive. You can actually forward emails. If you get your receipts in email, you get to an email and it will here, and then you can enter it. Now, you can't forward it from multiple email. It has to be the one that is inside of QuickBooks, and everything is forwarded from that email to your QuickBooks. And it goes right here, and then you would have the information. Look at the information and enter it into QuickBooks. If you, it's going to show up as a match. So this is one way you can do it through the receipt. Another way to enter is good old manual. Click new, click expense. You put the pay, this payment account, choose the account it's paying from. If you're paying from MasterCard, Visa card, or if you're paying from a check. If you choose the wrong account, up in the wrong place. So you want to make sure you choose the account, make sure the date on the receipt, you put right here, and then cash, check, whatever you pay back, it right there. Then you choose what expense staples would be office expense. You can put pencil, whatever description there, the amount, and then you hit save and close. That's one way to enter your expense. Yes. Now, if you are a person who also get like phone bill, I don't think we get a lot of bills that we get. You can hit new, and this is where you enter paying it right away. You can also schedule it to pay. So I'm going to put, they suppose, you can, now this is, if you enter a bill that you normally enter, QuickBooks will read it, and it will bring that information in for you. If it's something that you want to change, if you want to change the category, you can change it. But QuickBooks will always remember what the last transaction, how you, that vendor name is going to remember what was the last transaction. So it would put it right there for you. This is where you would put a class. I'm going to ask you to put a class right here. When you do your report, we're going to save that so that it pops in right here. And if this is the expense that is for a customer, you can mark it billable right and put a customer's name in. And that's a whole nother lesson we can go through. But that, and then you can do save, and then you can schedule the payment, or you can do save and close. Now, if you enter the bill, so you enter the bill and you end up going online, it's going to show up in your bank. You can match this to bill when it comes in. So you can go and say you pay it by check, or even if you pay it by ACH, you can go and do new and do pay and call telephone. You're going to right here save and close. If you're not scheduling the payment, you can do it, make it and put print. If you so you went on and just pay the bill online, go in and pay and check where it says print later, because you don't want a check number. If you paid with a check, this is where you put the new check number. And now we're going to do save and close. So the bill is paid up in your bank feed when they will show as a match in your bank feed. If you do not, when it shows up in your bank feed, you have to make sure that you do not add the one from your bank feed again into QuickBooks. You have to search for the one that's already there and match it to it. All right. It sounds like a little, but once you start doing it, it will, so the easy, so it shows up, and that will. So, and Dr. Tammy, I think I showed you the basic stuff. That's it. So you use new to enter bill. If you were sending to new, you can create a customer invoice. And for the invoice that you want to be paid right away, you make sure you change the term to do it immediately. Then you choose your products right here. Put the rate in. And this right here, save, close it. You can save and share the link. You can do share the link. It will give you a link. You can share it with your customer. Or you can, if you do save and send, yeah. Now this is always going to ask us for class if you put it in. All right. What this does, has an email that's pre-generated, and it sends to the customer. And if you're set up inside of QuickBooks to receive payment right there online, and you can do send and close. Yeah, we know that. This is because and that invoice, when you go to here and we go to all sales, here, and it's showing open. Now, if the that's a whole process you do to receive payment and deposit it. So that's for customers that sending invoice to, your invoicing customer. If you're using Stripe, Square, and PayPal, you can connect those to your QuickBooks, and those will also your our Stripe and Square is going to come in as, so if you were selling to someone, you just sending them away, instead of doing an invoice, you can do a sales receipt. You do a sales receipt. If you do a sales, it's going to show us paid, because it's just a sales receipt. Do QuickBooks training, and we're going to say, and we got to put a class in, add, save and send. Going to create a sales receipt, close. If you need, so if you did not receive money, you to do a sales receipt. The receipt is basically for money that you have received. If they're going to pay invoice, I hope that's helpful. Let's do here and do sales receipt again. Method, you can do Visa. It's if the money is going to be your checking, default to undeposited funds, and this is where a lot of people have problem depositing funds. Defaults all on the undeposited funds. All right, is okay, Dr. Tammy, or whoever else is here with any question, please feel free. Question in, and we will end. This was helpful, guys, to you today, especially Dr. Tammy, because we were just walking and the experience of how you can use it in your business, especially if you are a small business, if you're doing your business online. I do welcome. You can see my beautiful, you can see my beautiful face. Yes, yes, yes. I am glad this was and you do not have QuickBooks Online. What, Tammy? What version did you check out? So did you already? Okay, Dr. Tammy, jump back to Clubhouse so we can talk over there. Oh my goodness. So guys, thank you so much for those who joined us today. Actually in the Clubhouse, and we're doing the YouTube. So guys, I do it looks older. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you check the desktop out, because you know the desktop, they still have the desktop version, and some people still. Right. So I'm here on Tuesdays and I do a live demonstration of QuickBooks on question, and I'm never tired to do it. It's easier when you ask me a question. Because then I tell you something, but if you ask a question, it helps you. So we go over again the deposited funds. We go. Oh, okay. Probably that's it. With it on the deposited, go over that in details again next week, because people seem to have issue when it comes to undeposited funds. For those who are on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you next week, same time, 2 p.m. I'll be over in the Clubhouse, so if you want to jump back over in the Clubhouse, asking a question, Clubhouse. So to those people over here on YouTube, and I see you guys on